thank all of you for attending the launch of Domestic Life in Colonial, Queensland. This exhibition has been the result of many months of effort put in by my colleagues at the Royal Historical Society of Queensland. It was partly inspired by the coronavirus lockdown, when we all found ourselves spending a lot of time at home, rediscovering our own domestic lives and how we live within the home and interact. The other inspiration was the sheer number of colonial objects, domestic objects in the Society's collection at that treasure trove, Hall of Wonders, as it was called, the Stafford Warehouse. And I will insist that it is in fact a treasure trove, regardless of what your interpretation of treasure might be. I think it is all treasure. All of those objects tell a story, and all of their individual stories lend themselves to the greater narrative of Queensland that their owners inhabited, that I've tried to display on the exhibition upstairs. Another bit of inspiration behind the exhibition is the fact that all of the items are very simple things, day-to-day objects. And that's part of my background in anthropology. There's a famous saying within anthropology where we say we want to make the familiar strange and the strange familiar. So that's what I've tried to do as well, to take those very familiar objects but cast them in a new light. Okay, and I'll go on now to special thanks to the people who helped out to bring this exhibition to life. First of all, Sophie West for her curatorial guidance, administrative brilliance, and for arranging this evening's launch and providing us with such wonderful goodies over there. Secondly, Dean Prangley, the chair of the museum committee, who so graciously allowed me to use several items from his own personal collection in the exhibition. So we're very grateful to you, Dean. And Dr. Denver Beanland, the president of the Royal Historical Society of Queensland. Denver has been keeping a very keen eye on the operations out at Stafford, always checking in, seeing how things are going, making sure that everything runs smoothly, especially a bit of a promotion here at the book fair in August the 15th and 16th? 14th and 15th, sorry. And Dr. Ruth Kerr, who isn't here tonight, Elizabeth Nunn and Dr. Kay Cohen for their assistance in research and review. Helen Best, who is hiding somewhere. Oh.
Sitting against the wall.
Oh, against the wall.
I can see her.
Okay, thank you, Helen. Helen was kind enough to help me navigate our labyrinthine collection of colonial photographs and scan them onto a USB for me to be able to put on the displays upstairs. Then Richard Hunt for his brilliant research in historical newspaper archives. Thank you, Richard. Sophie Privino, who unfortunately can't be here tonight, for crafting all of the object labels that we'll see in the exhibition. Special thanks as well to Gabrielle Gard, Dr. Dominique Baines, who are standing at the back there, and their colleague Emma Sweet, who can't be with us, for cleaning and cataloguing all of the objects that we have upstairs. Very painstaking work out of Stafford that they've been so kind to dedicate their time to. Samantha Rowe, who also unfortunately can't be here, for assisting me to learn the graphic software design program that was required for designing the exhibition panels that are the main source of information in the display. And her husband, Dion Rowe, for assisting me to figure my way through the museum's object database. It's a very complex and it's a lot of work done, but without Dion, that would have been an impossible task. And I'd especially like to thank Claire Moore for having launched the exhibition tonight. And with that said, I'd be happy to invite you upstairs to have a look around and enjoy the exhibition. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Brad. Now, the exhibition's on the middle level, one floor up. So you're very much invited to go up and have a look while you're here. The other thing I want to say, those wonderful people who are here who are visitors this evening, there's no reason you should leave without joining the society. Being impressed by this magnificent building, this magnificent exhibition, and the journals and everything else the society produces today.